Hello everyone, my name is Mayur Suthar and welcome to my YouTube channel Anybody Can Code. Let's continue with the series of Python. In the previous sessions, we have installed Python and PyCharm applications. And it's time to start with the hands-on stuff. Our step 1 is an open Python application that we have installed. Wait a moment. We have installed one more application, PyCharm. In this tutorial, we are not going to work with the PyCharm application. In this tutorial, we are going to try the basic operation in the Python application only. Let's try it out. I'm going to open my Python application and it looks similar to the command prompt. Here it is. Here I type the Python in the start menu and I can see my Python 3.10 64-bit. That I'm going to just open it. Okay, once I open, then as I mentioned, it will open something like command prompt. Yeah, here it is. It is a Python IDLE. Let me open it correct website. What is Python IDLE? So here we can see integrated development and learning environment. Yeah. So this is what we are going to use it. Okay. So let's try with the numbers first. How the Python is recognized numbers. So I'm going to type here first one of the number. Let's say 1 and hit the enter. Oh, it's written me the one number as well. So it is working very well. Let's try another number, 100. It is working very well. Yes. Okay. Now we move to some basic mathematic operator and let's see whether Python understand and work with the basic mathematics or not. So for that, I'm going to start with the addition operator. So let's try it out. 10 plus 10. So here expected answer is 20, right? Let's see what Python is returning. It is 20. Yeah, it is working. Let's try the subtraction. 10 minus 5. It is returning 5. It is also working very well. Let's try multiplication. 5 multiply 5. It is returning 25. It is working very well. Let's try the division. 10 divided by 5. Okay, here we got 2.0. Okay, so here something different we can see. In the addition we got whole number. In the subtraction we got whole number. In the multiplication we got whole number, but in the division we got decimals. So whole number, it is the integer type of the Python. The decimal number, that is the float number type of the Python. So here two different types of number we can see. The whole number is an integer type. The decimal is a float type. Okay, so here we have learned basic operation and number types. Okay, let's move to the next. Whether can Python manage multiple operation in one command? Let's try it out. So I'm going to write 20 plus 30 multiply 5. Okay. So I'm going to hit the enter. Here my answer is a 170. 30 plus 20, 50. 30 multiply 5 is a 150 plus 20, 170. That is correct. Python is understanding of what we are doing very well. Let's try the division as well. 20 plus 30 divided by 5. It is understanding very well. Yeah. 30 divided by 5, 6. 20 plus 6 is 26. Correct. Okay. Now in the basic mathematics, we can see there is a concept of the braces. If we put the numbers or some operation in the braces, parentheses, then it will consider a priority, right? Let's try with the Python whether Python understand or not. So here I'm going to try 20 plus 30 dash. Oh, my mistake. Okay. So here we got a syntax error. Why? because I have written number, addition, number, subtraction. Oh, here I forgot to type a number. Okay, so here is a syntax errors. Yeah, syntax in Python very easy, but is unavoidable. So we must apply proper syntax while writing our code. Okay. Another thing that we are going to try is braces concept. If we put the curly braces or small braces, round braces, whether it's recognized or not. So let's try it out. 10 plus 20 multiply 3. So what is the expected answer? So here 30 multiply 3 is equal to 90, right? Let's try it out. Oh, Python returning 90. That means Python understand the basic mathematics concept as well, what to do in a priority. That's great. Okay. In the next we are going to try Python's exponent operator. Exponent that is going to power up of the value that we are giving, like square of some value, cube of some value. Let's try it out whether how Python is handling it. Okay, so let's say the cube of 2. How we are going to write it? In a normal term, we are going to write 2 multiply 2 multiply 2, right? Then here our expected answer is 8. Yes, Python giving the 8 answer. But Python has exponent operator that we can use it. How? 2. Here we need to apply 2 times star. That means the multiplication. And how many times we want to power up? Let's say 3 times. So here my answer is the 8. Oh, so here this exponent operator help us to reduce the size of the code. Yeah, here we can see 2 power 3, then we got the same answer. Okay, great. Our next operator is floor division. So what is the floor division? Okay, in some cases the answer of division is not integer number, it's a float number, and we want to round up the float number. How we can do it? So Python has one more operator, is a floor division operator that we can use it. Let's try it out. For example, 10 divided by 3. So here our answer is with decimal, and the decimal are unlimited. So we want to see the integer rounded number. How we can do it? So in a Python there is a floor division operator that we can apply it here. 10. We need to do 2 times division operator and put the number that we want to divide 3. Here it is. We got the integer number, and that help us to round up the value, right? Yeah, it is great. Our next operator is modulus. What is the modulus? So here is the same, like 10 divided by 3. There is a decimal number. That means not whole number. So there is some remainder value. How we can find it out? So in the Python there is a one operator is a modulus that we can use it to get the remainder value. For example, 200 divided by 3. It is a decimal, right? 200 cannot divide by 3 and get the integer value. So here we can get the remainder value. What is the remainder value? Like we want to get the 66, and if we get the 66, what is the remainder value available? So that we can find it out. 200 percentage 3. Here it is. Okay, I hope you have enjoyed this session of number, and in this tutorial we have talked about the basic operator, basic mathematics operation, and the numbers, the types of number, float number and integer number. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.